Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin. Thank you for coming to my channel. If you've never been here before, if you're coming back, thank you for returning. I'm so glad you have came back to watch more videos. On my channel, I like to talk about all the things that I love, and that can include makeup or entertainment aspects because I love to watch different movies, TV shows. In particular, I really love horror movies. So today is actually, I'm going to be talking about a movie that is a horror movie. It is The Stepfather. Now this movie I didn't grow up watching. Like I've seen, you grow up with some horror movies that you watch, like with your family or as a kid or whatever, that kind of stick with you. And I do remember seeing the remake in 2009, and I would have been about in 8th or ninth grade at that time. But I've never seen any of the original Stepfather series or franchise. So today I'm going to be talking about the first film from 1987 and just giving my opinion and thoughts. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing today. I have this wig on today. I'm trying out different wigs, which just doesn't have anything to do with the video, but I'm just letting you guys know. So if it does look kind of weird, it's because I'm just not trying them out, so I don't have to mess with my natural hair. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video. So what I'm going to be doing for my reviews, I'm going to try to get them a little bit more like condensed, because sometimes I'm just like all over the place talking about stuff. So what I'm going to do is first give background information about the movie, then I'm going to talk about one of the main aspects to me, which is like the villain or the scary part of the movie, what is making the movie scary, who is our antagonist, whether that is a person or a presence, a ghost, whatever. And then I'm going to give my opinion and recommendation, and then lastly I'm going to give a highlight scene or something that stuck out to me about the movie. So that's what I'm going to be doing now on for my reviews on different movies, just to kind of give it my own, spice and not just kind of follow everyone else, just kind of what I want to portray or what I want to talk about for my reviews of movies. So hopefully that makes sense, but let's go ahead and get started and into the video. Alright, let's get on into it with the background information about this movie. This is an American movie made in 1987. It's directed by Joseph Rubin, and it stars Terry O'Quinn, Jill Sholin, and Shelley Hack. I do have some notes over here just to make sure I get everything correct, because again, I just now saw this movie for the first time just a few weeks ago actually. But yeah, so O'Quinn, who is our main actor, he's the antagonist. He's playing a serial killer who assumes different identities. He keeps changing his name and getting new identities, and then he goes into these families, marries the mom, and if things don't work out in his, within his point of view, he just murders the entire family. So we start off at the beginning of the movie. He has murdered his entire family. We see this like gruesome scene. Really strong way to start off a movie. It's very like shocking and gets you into it. And we see him just kind of like changing his appearance and getting ready to leave after he's murdered his entire family. And so we immediately know this guy is like crazy. We know he's off. So then we fast forward and he's meeting another family, and he's like about to get married to the mom and all this good stuff. And so he's already into another family. I think he's already married to the mom actually in this one. And we get to see his interaction with his stepdaughter and all that. So that's where we get the title of The Stepfather, because again, he's marrying into these families as the stepfather, obviously, and if it doesn't work out, then he's gonna kill you. So that's the background of the story. I think the plot is pretty strong. I think it's pretty scary, this whole concept. You'll see that a lot with me. Like, if the concept could be real, that is kind of frightening in my opinion, because it could happen to anybody. So that's why I think this one is scary. Yeah, so that's the background of the movie. Let's go ahead and go into the second part, which is our villain. Again, we have the villain, which is played by Terry O'Quinn, and our main villain is named Jerry with this new family. This is the new name he's got, and he's portraying like he's like this perfect guy, going to be the great stepfather, but we start to see the cracks in that when he has these fits of outbursts. And the actor Terry O'Quinn is doing an awesome job in this character. I think he portrays it really well, and he's acting really good, like very much like he's got cracks, he's scared, like he's crazy, you know what I'm saying? And so I think the villain is portrayed very well in this movie, and it does give you like chills, like this guy could snap at any moment. And when he finally does snap, it is just really amazing. It's really interesting to watch, and it does give you like that creeped out feeling. So I think that's one good thing about the villain in this movie, is that it could happen really, and I think it's really portrayed really well by the actor. So And then let's go ahead into the next section, which is my opinion. I actually really enjoyed this. Based off my own personal opinion or first impression, I thought the movie was really good. It was entertaining. It kept me entertained throughout the whole thing. I was just kind of waiting to see what was going to happen. It didn't like super scare me, but like in certain parts I was definitely creeped out and got a little scared. You know what I'm saying? Like the ideal of it. I think that everything was really well done. It was pretty nicely paced, and we got clues and elements of different things, and we caught the vibe of the movie throughout was it was really good. So I think it was an excellent movie to watch. It has an 88% like rating on Rotten Tomatoes, but that doesn't always mean that a movie's going to be great or bad based on what critics say. But in my personal opinion, I do agree. I think it's a great movie. I thought the ending was good. I won't spoil anything. I thought the way the stepdaughter and the mom was in the movie was great, their relationship, and also kind of portraying like how a child would feel to have a stepfather or stepmother. Every child will be different, and I liked how they portrayed the whole family dynamic in that as well. Not just the scary parts, but the realistic parts as well were done pretty well. So overall, I would say this movie is really good. I would give it 2 thumbs up. And then last but not least, for this review, the highlight scene, in my opinion, is when Jerry, which is the antagonist, the stepfather, when he finally snaps at the end. I think that's the highlight scene. He says something like, "Who am I?" Like, the wife finally was trying to like figure out why he quit his job or something, and he was getting ready to like leave the family. We see that he was setting up, and okay, I'm giving too much away, but anyways, he kind of snaps, and he just doesn't even remember what identity or personality he's supposed to have within this family, and then he just snaps, and that's the highlight scene for me. So I hope I'm not spoiling that. I kind of said I wasn't going to do spoilers, but the highlight scene is towards the end of the movie for me, and it's when he snaps finally, and he just starts going crazy, and so that for me is the highlight scene in this movie. So overall, I would definitely recommend this movie. If you haven't seen it, I think it's really good, and this is the first one that sort of started this franchise, obviously, and it has a Stepfather 2 and 3, which I will be watching and reviewing as well. Plus, there's a remake in 2009. I don't think that one had super great reviews. And I don't know if 2 or 3 had great reviews either, but I know this one was pretty well liked by the majority of critics and people that watched it, the audience. Based on what I've seen on the internet, I think most people pretty much like this movie and think it's pretty good. And I have to agree. I think it's a good movie, and I definitely would recommend. So if you haven't seen The Stepfather, definitely is one to pop in if you have the DVD, or you want to buy the DVD or Blu-ray if they have it. I don't know. But you can also watch it on Tubi, which is an app that you can get through Amazon Fire Stick. That's how I watched it, and it's free. So yeah, definitely watch it. It's a good one, and look forward to seeing Stepfather 2 and 3 reviews soon on my channel. Alright, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this was insightful or something. You got some good information about it. And yeah, thank you for watching my channel. Like and subscribe if you like this video, and also check out some other videos on my channel. I do other horror movie reviews. I did the Texas Chainsaw 2 first impression, first time watching it a couple weeks ago, so I can link that video up in the cards, and also check out some other videos on my channel. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Stay safe. Adios.